Second Amendment, Castle Doctrine. Hello, I'm NanoMK. You didn't see that in the corner. And today I'm playing some old Minecraft. And I'm trying very hard not to show too much to you except for this terrain border. We have upgraded, something graded from 1.6.4 to 13W36A, which is actually a 1.7 snapshot. So I have traveled in a direction to this new terrain, but there's something special about the 1.7 snapshots that I want to acquire things from. Also, roses are gone. Roses are no more. We have poppies. Too bad. So sad. So when I came here, I parked my boat, something like this, and I ended here. In fact, actually, this boat is... it's a lot better to use for some reason. I'll just put it there. No, I'll take it with me. So I built this dock. And so I'm just over here exploring the new terrain. And it's nice. You know, you've got these cliff biomes. This is basically the terrain we had from 1.7 all the way up until 1.18. But there's something different. I just have to find the right biome to show you. Because the music, I'm gonna make that quieter. I don't mind it being on, but it's too loud. So over here, this is roughly how it ended up being by the end of 1.7. But I'm looking for, I think it was the two new biomes, the dark forest, or whatever it's called now, and the savanna, which is still called the savanna. Because there's something really cool. I know I keep saying that, but I want to find it and then I'll explain it to you as I see it. But yes, this terrain, it's all 1.7y. I might build stuff out here, but probably not. Oh man, I remember 1.7 seeing all the new flowers they added. I think this is an old version of the texture. I like this. Man, brings back memories. Yes, oh wow. Wait, these are slightly random rotations. It's not like this anymore. That's interesting. Look, I didn't realize the sunflowers were originally like... That's kind of cool. I wish it was still like that. That's pretty cool. Why are you doing this to me? That's my bed. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, they added a ton of new flowers, a ton of new biomes, and eventually they added... I will talk about that thing once we find the biomes. But look at this, a real village. Ah, the villagers make sound. I will once again lock them in there. Okay, I was going to lock them in their houses, but they walked out. Only one is inside now. But once I find one of the two biomes, hopefully I'll get both, I will explain what I'm hiding from you. Alright guys, I see the dark forest on the horizon. Ooh, that's a nice ravine. So, as we approach this dark forest, we will start to notice something very interesting. Yes. I even played on I think I actually played on this snapshot when it first came out. But if you look very carefully at these trees, something is strange about them. I wonder what that is. Let's take a look at the wood. Spruce wood? How could this be spruce wood? This is like a dark... Well, the thing is, they hadn't added the wood types in yet. So they used the existing wood types to make placeholders, basically. So the dark forests were made of spruce. And now I'll tell you about the savannas. They used jungle wood for the I don't think they used jungle leaves. I can't remember, but they used jungle wood for the tree trunks. That's the word. But this is a pretty cool biome, and I want to generate a bunch of this like pre-proper 1.7 terrain. Oh, that was dumb. So that I can have this for later in my Minecraft world. I think it's pretty cool having all these strange trees. I don't know. I know they made multiple changes with the biomes, but over the snapshots, but I think they were minor because all through 1.6 and right before the snapshots came out, we were getting like little teasers of new biomes, and I thought it would be kind of like biomes of plenty. That back then biomes of plenty was kind of new, which is funny. Now it's the old one, or like extra biomes XL, but they kind of did something that was their own thing, which is kind of nice, except for the swamps. I don't know. I just don't like swamps that much. MLG water bucket save from a high distance, I know. But yeah, these swamps, meh. I mean, they weren't going to get much better. Here's the birch forest. All of these biomes that are like super normal now, they were new in this version. So I'm just, I guess, reminiscing. I suppose. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But it's pretty fun. I'm going to do a bit more exploring, and I might actually set up a little house in this new terrain area. But then, I don't know what I'll do. Another cool thing about 1.7 is that I can now finally press Control to sprint, because before I could not, and it was very annoying, and it was making it harder for me to do combat with while sprinting, because I had to double press W each time. But now I can just hold Control and I can just sprint no matter where I am. That's one of my favorite things about sprinting until they changed it. This is one of the new biomes as well. I think this one stayed relatively the same. I don't remember all the details, but I know they made some minor changes over time. But it's pretty cool. I generally liked 1.7. It was pretty fun. But I'm not going to 1.7 itself, 1.7 proper just yet. Although I do want to do it soon, because I would like to use mods more easily. Like, I forgot which one. I think I was going to get a mini-map. I need to check where I am. I have to use like an external map. Because I don't have a mini-map. But I'll be right back. I have found the edge of the world. Like, from over here, it looks like it's just, like the chunks aren't loading in. But actually, it's, it's a chunk border. There's the old ocean over there. Very interesting. Actually, this might be a cool place to build a base, right on the border of the like on the chunk wall. Like see like this interesting overhang. I wonder if there's more stuff like that down here. I'm gonna follow this. Wait, what's the button? North, because that's closer toward where my current base is. Whoa. It goes west. This is cool. And like the water flowing out into the ocean. I think something cool can be done here. I'm just not sure what I would do. Not sure what kind of base I would make. But it would definitely be a cool one, hopefully. I see something over there too. But this would be a cool area, for sure. Although I'm probably not going to stay at this base very long, because I still am pretty invested in that cave base. And it's probably going to be like an actual, I can't say main base, because like I'm going to move. Remember, I plan on eventually merging this world with my main survival world. That's why they're part of the same series. But it might be. The cave base is probably going to be like a big auxiliary base. Oh. There's a little ocean area in here that connects to the old ocean. That's interesting. I don't think this is where, yeah, this is not where I landed my boat. But I think I'm getting close. Would you look at that? That is cool. It's a cool mountain. Very interesting. I'm basically now just taking my boat along the coast so that I can see if I get any more, where I can find more chunk borders. And I also found that cool mountain. Okay. I think I found where I'm going to build my base in this area. And yes, it is going to be on the chunk border, because I think it's cool. Or it can be made cool. And right now, I'm going to start off by putting my bed in this cave, because I need a place to put my bed to like sleep and stuff. And also, we're actually not that far from the cave base. This, in fact, we're close enough where this could eventually become an extension of it, kinda. So that's cool. Yeah, we're not very far. So that also means I won't have to travel very far to get resources to build with. Oh, I suppose I should show you what I've done off camera at the cave base as well. But first, let me like start like the little settlement here. Just clearing out this stuff. I have a rough but not very a rough and not very smooth idea. It's not very fleshed out yet, but I had something in my mind kinda when I saw like the caves in the side of the cliff, and also mixed with something that I thought I saw a long time ago, but I might have misunderstood it, but it my misunderstanding looked cool. So I'm going to try to make something like that, maybe. But let me sleep and turn it into daytime. Woohoo! Daytime. Okay. Let me build a little dock here. Not a dock, a porch, I don't know, whatever. Some kind of wood platform in front of the place. And put my crafting table here and get a chest. Not there. And put away some of the stuff. I'll keep the sticks. And then I'm going to make a boat because I actually managed to crash the one I made earlier. And now I will head back towards the cave base, which is basically this direction, kinda. And over in that area is where I originally landed my boat. So it's all working out all right. But this, it might be a, I don't know. I feel like it's not too far from the cave base, because heading in this direction I should start running into the desert or the mountains right around where my base is. It's a little bit closer on that in that direction, but I felt like this area looked better, would work better for my design ideas. And eventually, once I merge the worlds, I will actually just use nether portals. But yeah, here we are. Not too far away from where we were, I think. There's a well and all of that. Yep, the boat broke. But just over here, we should see the mountains. Yeah, there's all the torch spam. So I could basically make this whole peninsula a boat launching thingy place. Whatever that's called. A shipyard. But I could hardly call it a shipyard because, like, these boats are not that cool. Ships are way better, way cooler and stuff. But yeah, here's a launching off kind of area. I'll place some torches along here. So what I'm going to need is wood, and I don't know if I showed you me starting a tree farm in the other side of the desert. I can't remember. Sometimes I don't remember what I recorded recently. But over here, we'll go in from this side, I guess, since this is where I launched off from. This is probably the worst way to enter in the area, but whatever. So first of all, ignore everything else in the surroundings. I built this structure around the mob farm where I can I have stone swords to one-shot the mobs, so I don't waste durability on my main swords. And then I have a switch that switches it between auto mode, where they just auto die, and XP mode, where a little water blade comes out right there at the top of the fall distance, so that they get down to like almost 1 heart, so I can one-shot them with a sword and get XP. And then now we can look at the surroundings. So I built all of these paths and stuff around the area to make it look nicer. I think it looks nice. I made this area all pretty looking. Let's see what else. Over here is basically the same. But yeah, I'm liking this path that I made. And Oh, I remember the last episode here. It was the one with the pumpkins and melons, wasn't it? Yeah. And I also built an extension to my farm for carrots and potatoes. I've been growing those. And over here, we will enter the cave base from this side. Sorry, my lips are like dry and they're like kind of cracking open. I'm trying to like what's the word? I'm trying to close my mouth over it so that it doesn't hurt as much. Anyway, here's the pumpkin and melon place. They're growing, so this is kind of how it looks. It's not the worst or the best looking. And then I expanded into this area. There's some pretty good caves out here that I would like to make use of. And apparently stuff that I haven't even lit up yet because I hear zombies, even though I did a significant amount of lighting. Wow, they're really close. Is there more cave up here? Oh, there is. Would you look at that? Yeah. Ooh, there's a creeper. And yeah, so there's a lot more cave up here, around here, that I want to use for the cave base. I will have to figure out things to put in here. Maybe I should practice getting better at redstone like Etho is, so I can have stuff to put in my man cave. Because I'm not really a redstone genius. I'm just, if I try hard enough, I can get something to work. I mean, I guess that's the start. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff here. Ooh. Yeah, this is a nice ravine. Whoa, that's not very smooth at all. Ow, okay, you stop that. I don't have any armor on because my last set broke and I was like, I won't make any more right now. But this is a very cool cave. I'm not sure what I'll build here, but this is cool. In fact, I don't know what exactly is right above here, but if it's not a mountain, I might want to like blast a hole to the surface. That would be cool. There's still more monsters nearby. At a certain point, I'm going to get X-ray or something, because I want to see where that is, where the zombie is. You see, I will play with mods, occasionally, as long as the mod isn't the kind that ruins the world if it's removed. But yeah, so that's the cave. Oh, let me go back this way. I don't think I put grass here on camera. I think I put dirt here on camera, but it's all grown to grass now. It's very nice. It's not bad. Here we are in here. Nothing has changed in here, but out here I think is the most change. So this area, I flattened it out a bit. I made it so that there's like kind of an actual path. I still need to like pave it. But over here's my tree farm, and it has grown a lot. Over here is just the desert. Yeah, I've been working on this a lot. And this tree farm is why I want to go all the way to 1.7, because I am tired of not having Tree Capitator. I tried to install mods on 1.6, but like it was not working at all. Like in the slightest, it just was garbage. For no reason. I don't know. It just didn't like it. But I'm pretty sure mods will work on 1.7 once I get to it. So what I will probably do is just update to 1.7 in this episode, and then add Tree Capitator. So step 1, 1.7.10, I guess. And here we are on 1.7.10. the rendering has changed like a ton because they did so many like graphics updates. You've got the anisotropic filtering and the bitmap levels. I'm really not a fan of both of them. Let's see, but we do have higher render distance abilities now. I'm gonna. Okay, the anisotropic filtering is off. What if I turn this on? What does that look like? I don't notice anything. Oh, I kind of notice it in the distance. Okay, the filtering's not too bad. It's very subtle. Oh, and it breaks the cactus. Can you see that in the distance, how the cactus model has gaps in it? Okay, so no filtering. But can we go to like 16 chunks render distance without problems? My computer should be strong enough. Alright, so now we've got this taken care of. I don't know how ruined the biomes are going to be though, so that might be an issue because like the biome locations got mixed up in 1.7 and I know that a lot of things got messed up, but so far everything in this vicinity looks correct. The jungle is still jungle, this desert is still desert, mountain biome is still mountain. So next step is mods, and now we've got mods. We've got journey map. Look at that, it's all journey mappy. We've got NEI, the Greg Tech New Horizons version, which is like way overpowered. It's got so many features, but it's nice. And we should have, oh, actually, we should have, what? Hold on a second. Where's Treecapitator? We have Treecapitator, but there's something I want to modify. General settings, break speed, item settings, tree chop behavior. Just release your, no. What am I looking for? I'm trying to make it not increase the damage of the axe. Require item to chop, enable item damage. Yeah, I don't want that. Apply globally, done. Oh, and then break speed settings. Apply globally, done. Done. Let's see what happens. This, I made a bunch of backups. This one is not the backup. That's interesting. That's probably from NEI. That's a glitch I've seen before. Alright, let's see what happens. Perfect. Yes. 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 Treecapitator. I've missed it so much for so long. So, yeah. Now I am pretty happy to stay on 1.7 for a little while. There's a lot that can be done here. Yes, this is a version I'm pretty comfortable playing. As you can tell with my past modded series using the version. But this one is supposed to be my quote-unquote vanilla. Vanilla as in it's not a bunch of tech mods that the save depends on. I guess when I do my vanilla let's play, I consider vanilla plus mods that modify the game without that modify the game in such a way that if you remove the mod, your world isn't corrupted and isn't broken or anything. That's what I consider vanilla or vanilla plus mods. And so when I'm doing vanilla Minecraft, those are the mods I stick to. If anything like adds a new block or something, I don't use that for vanilla. Even stuff that adds like new mechanics, game mechanics I hesitate on, even if it's a data pack, because like if it's a data pack, there's a little bit more leeway sometimes. Although the way like modern Minecraft is, it's messing with my hunger. It's really strict for some reason. When you add or remove a data pack, it's like, we won't load this world anymore. It could be corrupted, so for your safety, we're not loading it. Like, I don't see a reason to do that. Like, I was doing an experiment. I found this mod that modifies terrain generation without like adding new blocks or anything. So I thought, and this is for 1.21.4, and I made a world with that mod, and I thought, okay, it probably only just generates the terrain that way, and then it stays that way, right? And so then I turned off the mod, I disabled it, and then tried to load the world again, and then the game was like, for your safety, we're not loading this world, it could be corrupted. And I was like, I see. Because it wasn't like that before. If your world was corrupted, it would just be corrupted. I've had things like that happen before. Like, a world gets corrupted, and it's like, oh, there it is, there's a corrupted Minecraft world. But I didn't really need like someone to stop it from loading. I was intending to try to load it to see what happened, you know. But now, like, you can't even experiment. You can't play like experimental versions and update to the main version for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe they just didn't want to hear bug reports for unsupported versions. But I thought they already took care of that by saying we're not going to reply to bug reports for old versions. I mean, it makes sense anyway. There's no reason to stop people from loading old versions. Although I have some ideas that I might test very soon. Maybe I'll record my test, because I think some of that can be bypassed with some cleverness, but we'll see. I have some ideas that I will try soon, and if it works, I may have discovered some great powerful tools. Because then the real cool thing that I would like to do is get some terrain from the 1.17 snapshots and experiment versions, because that's really cool. Like, when they were first doing the cave update stuff, I want to get some of that terrain if I can, but it might be difficult to impossible, although I really feel like it's possible. I just have to figure out how to make it work, because you know what, I'll keep it a secret just in case Mojang's watching. No, just kidding, they're not watching, but I'll save it for the video when I make it. I think I will make it a video, my experiment, and we'll see what happens. But it's not going to be like my Let's Play or anything. It's going to be like one of my random stuff videos, because I want to see if it works. If it does work, I hope people will be able to replicate it. There's got to be at least one other person who's wanting to try to get to update from those unsupported versions. I have an idea, but I need to make sure it works. So the video will be me testing if it works, and then if it does, I might make another one showing how to do it, for sure. Yeah, but this is my tree farm. I like it a lot. I'm probably going to expand it even more to like fill up the desert, because I think it would be cool. But I am going to need both of these woods. think in real life tree farms are called orchards. Or is that the ones where you're just... getting out of here. I believe I got a bow from a skeleton at some point. Second Amendment. Castle Doctrine. Okay. Yes. No matter how much they don't like it, Minecraft supports the Second Amendment. Am I right? Just kidding. It's a Swedish game. I don't think they like guns or surviving there. Man, the 16 chunk render distance really looks nice. Man, I couldn't do this back when 1.7 came out. I had a garbage laptop. But now I have a boss power computer. It's not actually the most powerful computer you could get, but it's decent. It's pretty good. I'm very thankful for it. But anyway, I'm going to clean up my inventory a little bit. Because I have a lot of saplings that I'm probably not going to plant right now. In fact, I need to start focusing on getting more spruce wood. Oh right, I think they added the different color fences in this version too, which is pretty interesting. Gunpowder. Oh, I have string as well. And then I got lots of apples. I'll put them in foods. Yeah, also, I can get lots of apples from my tree farm. I guess I'll put all the wood in here, because I'll just come back later and get it when I need. Also, this room seems darker. Man, there's no lanterns in this version. That's a little bit disappointing, but life brings disappointment too, so I mean, oh well. Oh, look at me being profound. Just kidding. Here's another profound thing. In life, you usually breathe a few times, at least a few times a day. Now I am a scholar. Yes, a gentleman and a scholar, as they say. What if I combine these? I could get efficiency 5, but I don't know how expensive that'll be. I can actually do it though. It's not saying it's too expensive, unless I do it this way. I really, you know, sometimes the choices they make with this game don't make any sense logically. It's just whatever. Like, why does it cost XP to repair a tool? You should just need the resources to do it. It makes more sense that it would cost XP to combine tools that have enchantments on them. But to repair a tool with the material it's made out of? Really? Seriously? That does not sound reasonable. But I did not make this game. So, whatever. Alright. I am ready to go and start building the new base. And I will... Oh, yeah, my inventory is totally full, and I forgot to actually craft my boat. Yeah, I'm bringing a ton of building resources. I'll probably come back for more stuff, too. But yeah, I'm very proud of my tree farm. Anyway, now that I can use it the way I always wanted to. That's also an Enderman. Whoa! They never teleport right back in front of me. That's special. He didn't even drop anything. Okay, so I am looking for that little dock that I made. It's in that direction. Here we go. And then I just need to go back to that new base area. Yes, I'm just very happy that I finally made it to 1.7. Very happy, feeling, and excited. And it looks like these biomes are still the correct ones. In fact, I bet going to the snapshot actually helped with that. Oh look, I can see in the distance. That's kind of cool. I should like decorate the edge. I can actually see where I'm trying to go. That's cool. I can almost see where I'm trying to go. Yeah, that was screenshot worthy, definitely. I think I'm that direction. Yeah. You can see it in the distance. I like this. I know some people may not, but I like it. I like the ability to see this huge cliff around the edge. I don't know. Something about it looks grandiose, special. I don't know. Words. English is a language that people have spoken for hundreds of years, and now I'm failing to speak it. Great. I don't care that much, actually. We're coming up on the area right there. Starting to wonder if I should have built it over there, but whatever. Why did I bring both of these? That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well, I'll have to deal with that. No, give me my boat back. Come back. Get back here. Okay. The Minecraft music is playing. I also brought like 18 chests so I can make a little storage room once I get around to it. But I've got all this wood. I brought grass blocks so I could grow grass inside if I need grass and stuff. I'll put that in there. And now I just need to decide what it's going to look like. I think actually one thing I'd like to start by doing is making this platform go along the area around, past and around that waterfall, and then a little bit further that way. And then I think after I do that, I'm going to have to end the video because this has been a pretty long episode. And no doubt I will make more progress off camera. But I do want like a better stopping point, because like building out the platform is it's gonna make the episode even longer. So I don't know. Maybe I should just end it here. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then I will see you in the next episode. We finally made it to 1.7. I am going to try to stay in this version for a while and have some fun. But that's the end of the video. God bless you and goodbye.